Hello, welcome once again to Invincible Careers. In today's video, we are going to talk about interviews. Interviews are the most important part of the job search process and also the most difficult, I would say. Yeah. So in this video, I'm going to tell you few things that you can do before the interview so that you do well, and few things that you can do during the interview. Yeah. So first and foremost, please remember that the interview has come to you based on what you have written on your resume. So go back to your resume, read everything. Your resume, everything on your resume is what you should be able to explain. You should be able to talk about. Yeah. Also, the interview has come to you because of your education or because of your work experience. So please brush up on the things that you did during your education, maybe some of the subjects they might want to talk to you about, your projects. If you are a working professional, they are going to talk to you about what you have done during your job. They would want to know some details about the job at hand, and they would also want to know what you have done during the job, how you are different. If there are 3 product managers applying for a job, they would want to know how you have achieved in your current journey, which is going to help them. So please brush up on that, because during the interview, sometimes we are not able to quickly remember these things. So it's a good idea to go back and look at your journey in work so that it helps you during the interview. Secondly, please ensure that you reach at least 15 minutes before the interview to the interview place. One, it is a good impression. Second, it is going to give you time to relax. It is going to give you time to get familiar with the place. It is also giving you a chance to observe the atmosphere in the office, observe the people in the company. And believe me, that also tells us a lot about the company. Yeah. So please try to ensure that you reach to the interview early. Thirdly, please dress appropriately. Dress professionally is how I would want to sum it. An interview is important, right? How a marriage or a function is important, and we dress accordingly. Similarly, an interview is a very important opportunity. So you don't want to lose it because you were not able to dress appropriately. I know if you are regularly giving interviews, that can become a challenge, but I suggest having maybe 2 to 3 dresses which are your interview attires, that you will go for the interview well dressed. Yeah, that will also help. That will also give you a lot of confidence while you are interacting with the interviewer. Fourthly, please remember that the interview is a two-way process. Yeah, let's replace the word interview with the word interaction. When you are going for the interview, it is actually going for an interaction with your future company. Yeah? So when you remember that, I think the focus which is there on impressing the interviewer will go away, and the focus will be to have a two-way discussion. And that, I think, will ease a lot of the stress that all of us have. So please try to ensure that you treat the interview as an interaction rather than a one-way process of judging you or judging you. Yeah. So that is what let's focus on, and that will take a lot of stress away. Thirdly, please ensure that you have read the JD of the and the company profile very well. This is what the interview is going to talk about. Yeah? And also be very, very honest in everything you say. Be real. I see people who learn interview answers and go, but that is not going to help. Again, please know that the interviewer is conducting multiple interviews every day. A HR manager or a CEO is going to be conducting 10 to 12 interviews every day. And you can just, the moment you start saying an answer which is maybe learned even from a social media or a Google site or something, in that process, some training that you achieved, and where they said this is what you should say when they ask you what is your goal for the next 5 years, that will not help. They can understand that, and that instead will become a reason why you will not go further. So please remember that do not by heart interview questions. Do not try to kind of come up with learned answers. Be genuine, be real. That is going to help. The interviewer is trying to basically understand your personality and understand your fit for the job. So please try to answer that. And if you at any moment feel that is not how it is, then you also have a chance to take a call that this is not working out. Yeah. So please, let's also remember that. Lastly, I would say that do not interrupt the interviewer. Listen very, very carefully and ask real questions. Like I said, it's a two-way process. So it's an opportunity for you also to ask questions, actual questions. When you are genuinely interested in a company, you have prepared and have gone for an interview, I'm sure there are things you want to find out before you actually, go further with the job process. So please remember that. Yeah. So this is all I had for this session. Hope it helps you in clearing your interviews. Let's meet again. Till then, thank you.